So I have someone here with me. He's an entertainment/comedy journalist, and his name is Femi Edwards. Let's say hi to him. Hi.
Hello, Tommy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm okay. I love your cap. The whole thing on side makes you look like an German or something.
Thank you. I can actually dash you after the show.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You're the nicest guest I've ever had. You see all my guests, they'll just be like, we'll give you, I'll give you. They will not just give me.
Let's see after the show. Let's see what happens.
That's what you all say. You all will not give me this. Okay, so say hi to people in your dialect.
Hello, good afternoon.
In your dialect.
Ẹ káàsán o, ẹ̀yin ará tilé. Ọmọ yín ló ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sàn-án yìí o, Femi Edwards lórúkọ mi. A ní ká wá bá yín ṣeré lórí NTA 2 Channel 5 lénìí.
That's nice. Okay, so you're an entertainment/comedy journalist.
Exactly.
Let's look into comedy a bit. Why is it that comedians always crack each other's jokes? Why do they steal each other's jokes?
You know, that has been an issue the industry has been battling with in the past many years. We can't just find an answer to it. We have one comedian cracking another person's joke. The truth is, we don't even know who owns the joke. The joke has become so, it's everywhere. Yeah. We don't know who owns what joke. They are just busy cracking each other's jokes.
Yeah, you know, you see one, you hear one particular joke from this particular comedian. You hear it, another comedian will say it in another way. Yeah. Another comedian will say it in another way.
We just fine tune it and it's still the same joke.
The only person I think that has been able to, like, you know, be unique about his jokes and they hardly get to steal it because they're always very technical is basket mouths.
People also use basket mouth joke.
But there are some they cannot steal.
There are some people that are just good at using other people's joke, and what they do is they hear the joke, they fine tune it, they give it some other approach, they give it some other new approach, and they are using it for their own show, for their own stuff. But the industry is growing fast now. We're getting to the era where people get to copyright their jokes.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you copyright your jokes?
We're going there now. It's a creative material. It's an intellectual property. You can get to copyright it, and whoever uses it behind you can get to sue the person and get your money. But it's going to take us time to actually get there.
It looks like it's
the industry is still growing, and it will continue to grow.
Well, I'm looking forward to the time where people can actually sue people when they use their jokes. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to take some time, maybe some 5, 6, 10 years down the line.
We'll have less comedians by then.
Are you sure?
Because they won't be able to steal somebody else's joke, and they'll be able to create their own jokes. So that's what
it will make everybody hardworking. People will just have to go sit down, think, and create materials for their audience, and that will be fine.
Okay, if you say so. All right, so can you tell us a bit about comedy? What do you think about comedy?
The comedy industry is it's still virgin in this country. That's why the fact that it has been commercialized in the past 20 years plus. But still, there are still so many untapped resources in the industry. New comedians are coming in every day. New guys are coming on the blog. They're coming to show their thing. And there are different aspects of comedy. The problem we have is the stand-up aspect of the comedy industry is what so many people is looking into. And there are other aspects of comedy. There are music comedy, we have sitcom, we have drama comedy, we have comedy skits. But everybody wants to do stand-up because that's where the popularity is, that's where the fame is. And if you're famous, you are likely to get the money easily.
Yeah.
The way the entertainment industry has been structured. If you're able to get fame at whatever cost, you can easily make money.
Can you enlighten us on the remaining aspects of comedy that people don't really like going into?
Okay.
I can go into one of them.
Okay, let's say comedy skits, for example. Now, comedy skits is an aspect of comedy where a comedian or a person goes out there, creates a short drama, like 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
And put it up on TV.
Put it up on TV, on social media. So comedians have started going in that direction too. But they use it basically to promote their shows. Only few of them use it as a skit without adding an attachment to it. But there should actually be no attachment to it. It should be a skit that we only play and entertain the people. There is sitcom where people don't have to stand up to do comedy. You sit down, you do your thing in front of your audience. There is the theater part of it. That's what Yo is actually doing. Yo does theater comedy. If you've ever attended any of Yo's show in the past 4 years, it's usually comedy. It's usually theater, himself and one person. He's on stage for 1 hour plus, acting. But all his art is comedy. Everything is comedy. Only few people can go in this direction. It requires a lot of technicalities, it requires a lot of efforts. You can't steal somebody's story the way you steal somebody's joke.
Yeah.
You've got to either write your story or buy story. So it's much more difficult, it's much more technical, but it's unique in its own way.
Yeah.
That's why your shows are usually sold out, because it does more of theater comedy.
So do you have any plans in comedy right now? Any plans at all?
There are several plans in the comedy industry, in the Nigeria Entertainment Conference. The comedians were fully integrated in it, and so many plans are unfolding from the stakeholders. But I don't want to talk about it on this platform.
Okay.
But as time goes on, we're going to see there's going to be press release as to the plans that are ongoing, and everybody will get to know what the comedy industry is planning for now.
Okay, so do you have anything to say to someone that is wanting to be a comedian, or someone that is,
if you're looking at being a comedian, it's fine. But the most important thing is you have to be extremely hardworking. People think they are called on serious people, but the truth is they are doing serious business and they are making serious money. So if you're out there not trying to be a comedian, you've got to be extremely hardworking. It's not just about being funny. There's one between making somebody funny and being a comedian. The fact that you can make somebody laugh does not mean you can make an audience laugh.
Yeah, true.
So if you can make somebody laugh, fine, it's a step ahead. Then you have to learn to pay the dues, like they always say in the industry. You have to get to know one or two people, move with one or two people, get to know the do's and don'ts of the industry. Though the do's and don'ts, they are unwritten rules. There is no written constitution. They are unwritten rules. But everybody knows what to do and what not to do at every point in time. And you build yourself the more, you sharpen your talent, and you can, with good PR, you can get to the top.
Okay, so you're not a comedian at all?
I'm not a comedian. I don't crack jokes. I don't do that.
Have you ever thought of going into comedy sometimes?
Not at all.
At all?
Not at all.
Why not?
Because I'm not called for that. I'm a journalist.
Okay.
And that I will be.
Okay. So